Yo, man, how y'all doing? It's Jay chilling in the building once again, and y'all already know what we're getting into, man. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come to the ninth floor so y'all can learn gain on that way, man. We're on the road to 1K subs. Y'all make sure to use those high points. Get us in the algorithm, man. Y'all already know. We're about to become the best on YouTube. Y'all already know what we doing. But today, without further ado, we have another reaction. It's called Why Nice Guys Keep Getting Overlooked. Let's see what this brother has to say about nice guys. Because I got so many quotables about these so-called nice guy dudes. Let's get it.
Why do females choose the niggas with clear and glaring, maybe even violent character flaws over the guys that seem to have their best interest at heart? The guy who seems to be a saint, always says the right things, validates their feelings, makes it a priority to dedicate time to them. Just hearing these descriptions, you would assume the thought of a nice guy finishing last is false. It literally cannot reflect reality. But if we take a minute and observe the state of society, percentage of single mother households, Chris Brown meet and greets, Duke Dennis.
Are you looking for someone to lick you?
Huh? My nigga, what the like, bro? Why are shawty's getting this bold with this shit, bruh? Like, there should be no reason why you walk up to another grown man and say, "Are you trying to get licked?" Like, what the fuck? And they just saying this shit now. Wow. I ain't got no words, bro. Like, that is actually, like, insane to think about. Like, this shawty was carried to term for 9 months, and now she's walking up to Duke Dennis saying, "Can I lick you?" Oh, my goodness. Let's continue.
I said you looking for someone to lick you?
To lick me? No.
If that's a wild offer, I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm lost. You said it one more time?
I said, are you looking for someone to lick you? I did say lick you.
She said it 3 times, bruh. What?
Lick.
Lick.
Like with your mouth. Oh,
Lick.
I'm abstinent right now.
Right. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm abstinent.
I can wait.
Yeah, bro.
Gang, what the? Bro. No, this is a relentless. No, this is scary. I actually would not know what to do in a situation like this because it's like, I know you're gonna put my shit in a spin cycle by how overwitted you is, or you could be burning. Like, yo, look, it's a very thin line between horny hoes. The shotties that be doing this be burning. So I get what
Bro,
you
this bitch doubled down 4 separate times.
You can't keep getting away with this! We see this is a very realistic view of the current state of the game. The nice guy meta is over, patched, vaulted. Romance been dead for damn near a century.
Listen. Okay, no, hold on.
When I see people talk about nice guys, why they're undesirable, I always hear the rationale of women just having some type of underlying desire for bad guys, hood niggas, simply because it's in their nature. But the basis for this belief has no real depth. It's always a completely anecdotal claim. That's probably the most intellectually lazy conclusion. It's like using etc. when you don't have no more examples. Hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I explain exactly why nice guys finish last. I think there's 3 main reasons why nice niggas.
I'm gonna give the main reason why nice niggas finish last. And it's so simple. It's the simplest shit ever. The reason why nice guys finish last is because these niggas think they should finish first. That is why they finish fucking last. It is that simple. It is that easy. In their head, they think by following the movies, doing all the stuff that the girl likes, that the girl should pick them. And I can't prove it, but I feel like shawties can smell that shit, and that makes them not want to fuck you. When girls can feel like, oh, this dude's doing all this shit to fuck me, they are more inclined to not fuck you. That is why most of the time girls give their time and energy to the dudes that are either moderately like here, and then they're kind of like nonchalant with it, or they give it to the dudes that not they don't give like one single fuck what happens. And it's because when you give shawties all this stuff, not only do they not know what to do with all that energy, all that potential sexual energy you put on them by doing all this stuff, women are always going to take stuff without thinking there's an ulterior motive anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's why nice guys always finish last. You got this storybook thing in your head, and you feel like you deserve to be with shawty. Versus the dudes on the other side, they're either grateful, or if they think they deserve to be with shawty, they play it cool though. They're like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to play it cool with it.
can never get hoes, but the first and most important is a lack of authenticity. Have you ever met somebody that was just a little bit too nice, too virtuous, too upright, too clean? On paper, this is a very appealing persona, but in the real world, it's just repulsive, annoying, and uncanny. When somebody tries to put on a mask of kindness, most of the time it's very clear and nobody likes feeling like they're being deceived. Like, why is this nigga trying to act so harmless and virtuous and kind?
No, literally, like, and there's probably a psychological reason behind that, but people that are assholeish or standoffish within reason. I think that has to deal with their looks. I don't think you can be ugly and mean and people like you. I think you can be handsome or good looking and you're mean. Depending on what you say, people are gonna fuck with it. Like, bro, there's people on Twitter and X all the time like saying the most outlandish bullshit, but you look at the profile, it's some like fine girl, and people are just like liking and fucking with the tweet. Versus, I've seen ugly niggas tweet crazy shit, outlandish shit, and guess what? They get clowned to death. It depends on how you look and what you say. If you're a nice dude and you're ugly, unfortunately, it looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't balance out. The better you look, the more nice you can be, and it'll seem like you're being authentic. Unfortunately, looks does play into like how that shit is perceived.
In the book, The Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy, he explains that as a salesman, the more you try to convince someone to buy from you, the less likely they are to actually buy because they feel like you trying to sell them something. Nobody wants to feel like they just got sold something. Niggas more so want to feel like they just bought the thing. When you put on a nice act for females, they experience this same feeling. It's like the niggas in the mall who be trying to do the shoe cleaning shit. Like, bro, why are you chasing me down, damn near forcing me to let you clean my shoes? It's like, bro, I don't even care how good to clean my shoes.
I fell for this shit in Atlanta one time, bro, when I was young. I was mad as shit. I made eye contact with that nigga, and I knew it was G fucking G's, bro. Never again, though. Like, I'll let them niggas clean my shoes, but I'll literally get my shoes clean and keep the fuck walking. I don't be giving a fuck no more.
At this point, you too thirsty to get me to purchase. This immediately gets the female to thinking like, this nigga way too desperate, and giving off a sense of desperation ain't really the best way to be trying to pull females.
And like I said, man, the reason I can speak on the fact that like what he's saying is true is because I used to try to use the best friend method. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I was not as confident in myself as I was back then. So I thought I had to do certain shit or allow certain shit in order to get or keep a girl, right? So like there's this one girl. I was doing the best friend method. Crazy. I'm talking about dirty Mac and the dude she's currently fucking. I know. I never do that shit again. Nah, that's the wrong shit. I'll never do that shit. I know. I'm a clown for that shit. I'm a complete clown. Alright, I know. But yeah, doing shit like that and still not fucking, bro. Like, I feel like as a dude, you need to see it happen though. You need to be that one friend to that girl that you really like to understand, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. What the fuck? Did my camera freeze? Yeah, like I was hold on.
They don't have 100% politically correct opinions. They lack empathy at times. They're argumentative, maybe arrogant, prideful, emotionally unavailable. Of course, there's niggas out there that's just exceptionally nice. They just naturally have less bad guy tendencies, which I don't think should be a problem if it's actually genuine. But even these authentic nice guys aren't completely virtuous. This lack of moral perfection would eventually present itself, which wouldn't even negatively impact how a female looks at you, because it's like, bruh, literally nobody is perfectly nice. So not being morally perfect actually is more normal. When you get a new job and you meet your coworkers, the difference between the ones you actually become friends with and the ones you keep on a coworker level is in the authenticity of your interactions. The not safe for work jokes, the
No, facts.
Here this
Like,
nigga go. Shut up, bitch.
what the fuck was that? Anyway, yeah, man, the best relationships you're gonna have are with the most fucked up people that you know, bro. Unfortunately, like if I come around somebody and they don't tell me something fucked up within the first week of me meeting them, I know we're not gonna be friends. Unfortunately, like I can just tell, like, oh, you're not my type of person. Cause me, I like to joke, I like to say. That's how I gauge people by how they react to the fucked up shit that I say. If I say something fucked up around you and we can joke and laugh about it, I know we got the same type of humor, right? But if I tell a joke or something and like I can just tell disgust in your face, I'll apologize, but in my head I'm already knowing like, yo, I can't be around you. But like I said, the thing with girls when it relates to nice guys is that girls do this too. A girl can be like, girls know what's going on. Some girls just take advantage of it, and some girls just cut it off. Girls know like, oh, this dude's being my friend. He's doing all this because he's trying to fuck me. If she's smart, she'll know. And most girls are smart. She'll be like, oh, this dude just around me because he's trying to fuck it. Let me see how much I can get out of him. And you dumbass niggas fall for it every time because you don't think she knows and she does know.
Friendly banter, the jokes at each other's expense. Regardless of how good or bad the person is, you typically enjoy their company more because you're both being yourselves. There's no filter. You're not walking on eggshells. If anything, the worse the person is, the more comfortable you can be. Cause it's like, I'm not finna say nothing that can be overly critiqued or rejected. This nigga is setting the bar for how wild the conversation is. It's like how the general line for what can get you canceled on the internet has went up since Kanye started tripping on Twitter. All the other celebrities can say what they want now. Like, they would literally have to be trying to one up Kanye to say something that's worse than what he's already said. The bar is literally so high that they would genuinely have to be trying to get canceled. And also, we gotta look at it from a safety perspective. Feeling like someone is trying to deceive you and hide their true self naturally gives you a sense of unease. Like, if I slide on a female and she overly receptive, like OD going, I instantly start thinking I'm finna get robbed. I'm finna pull up.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, if a girl is too easy or is too flirtish or is moving like too calm, you gotta have the ability to think, why is it going like this? That's why like getting drunk, having low inhibition and stuff like that is like bad because you go for too much shit. Like always have to, especially if you don't know the person, you always have to question their motives because you're sitting here thinking, oh, everything is calm. The whole time you're getting plotted on, bruh. They're gonna do stuff to you, bruh. Your butt is done, bruh. Like always just like, I'm not saying don't go with the flow, don't enjoy yourself, but always think like, okay, have a plan. Like if this shit goes left, this is what I'm gonna do.
It's finna be none but young niggas with ski masks with big ass Drakes and ARPs. Similarly, when you try to overly act with a female, she might start thinking you're a serial killer. Like if a female knows you beat females, at least she knows that. But if you beat females and you're acting like a nice guy, it's a way worse situation. Not that you should be doing that anyway, I'm just saying for the sake of the example. At least she knows what type of nigga you are and she can make the decision going forward. Alright, now that I'm done with that, the lesser reason why these nice side niggas just cannot succeed with females is because they're simply boring. Going back to the coworker scenario, if you always have the same safe for work conversations with someone, you'll never really feel a desire to talk to them. This is exactly how females feel with nice guys. It's too predictable. If there's one thing I've learned from sliding on females, is that you almost always get better results from not being boring, even if you have to risk offense. If you swipe up on a female story and you give a generic, you're beautiful, that shit is not finna work, bro. It seems like the right thing to say, but it's literally just too boring. It don't really invoke no desire.
This is what I say, man. You want to be random. Girls like chaotic motherfuckers in their lives because girls like feeling like they either make the chaotic motherfucker calm down because of them. Girls want to be the coach, right? In making you a decent human being because they feel like it's because of them. Like if you're a piece of shit, like you stealing, robbing, doing all that stuff, and then you meet a girl and she makes you like this calm, chill dude, I'm telling you right now, bro, the feeling that girl's gonna get knowing she's the one that did that, it'll never be replicated again in her life. I'm telling you, that's how girls think. That's why girls like crazy outlandish dudes because and don't change. Don't do that. They want you to do it, but don't do it, or at least like don't change too fast. Girls like that chaotic, like, oh my God, I can't believe you would say this to me, motherfucker. Sometimes they might curve them, but they do like it, not regardless, as long as you don't go like too crazy. You say something wild to her, so like she might not like it, she might not respond to it, but when she sees it, she's like 9 times out of 10, she's gonna be like, that caught me off guard, and she's gonna think about it for a little bit, the same way you would think about it if a pretty girl slid up on your shit randomly. Like you gonna think about it.
Desire to respond. She's already used to seeing that. You really gotta put yourself in that female's point of view. Continuing a conversation from there just wouldn't be fun. That's why when you send messages like that, you typically get left on scene. If she thinks you look good, she might like the message. Either way, nigga, it's a terrible shot. And the last reason why these nice, sad, kind ass niggas is not meant to get hoes is because this nice guy act instantly lands them in the friend zone. Like, let's say she can tolerate the fakeness, the performative kindness, the overall sense of desperation, and she forms some type of relationship with you. It's not finna be romantic, bro. You're finna be her best friend, her brother, her therapist. The thing with nice niggas too is, bro,
This is where all nice niggas go, bro. It's like looking back in the past and seeing what happened to me, bro. It's crazy because when you get put in that zone, you think you were gonna be able to come out that zone, bro. Even when you get out that zone, bro, after she's told you all the bullshit, you ain't even gonna want to, bro. Only getting that's why I say like I'm not saying don't have female friends, don't interact with females, don't be friendly with females, but once you're in that friend zone, don't try to escape. Don't even ask for the butt no more. Just be like, it is what it is. Like we can be cool, and you can hopefully bring me some other girls like a friend would, but just accept that you're not getting that shit, buddy. Because even when you get it, it's not gonna like hit for real. You're gonna be like, every dude that I've seen that's got it or dated a girl that he was friends with for multiple years, fucking hates. The relationship always ends, bro. Because she didn't want you in the beginning, and you gonna make her pay for that shit in the end.
you're happy to be in her presence. You're just happy to text back and forth with her. And females are not dumb, bro. She knows that you actually want to be in a romantic relationship. So the longer you play this nice guy role, freely give away your time and energy, the worse your chances get. It's no such thing as playing the long game, bro. Deep down, she already thinks that you're a bitch. You sticking around playing that role is only gonna confirm that thought. So to wrap this up, nice guys don't finish last because they're nice. They finish last because they're performing niceness instead of.
No, like he said, nice guys don't finish last because they last, bro. Y'all motherfuckers will always finish last is because you think you deserve to be first. The dude she really wants to get with doesn't care if he's first, last, second, or third because he doesn't put her on a pedestal. She's a normal human being. The problem is that you treat people. I think nice guys are more misogynistic than niggas like me because I'm not gonna treat you different because I'm not gonna treat you different because of my attraction to you. Just because I'm attracted to you, if you do some bullshit, I'm gonna call you out. Versus a misogynist, a nice guy, he's going to treat you very differently. Versus if he likes you or if he doesn't like you or if you scorned him. Me, I'm not gonna give a fuck. So all in all, man, y'all don't be a nice guy. Be a normal fucking guy. You know, as a nice guy, you will always finish last. The more you talk shit about dudes like me to her, if she like me, the more she's just gonna gobble my meat, and then she's just gonna keep telling you about it. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come to the Ninth Floor so y'all can learn game the right way. All right, this joint, man. Peace.